All right, pregame thoughts, Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Mike Shildt's former team comes into town. Obviously, the Padres just were playing their former manager, and now the Cardinals get to play their former manager, Mike Shildt. Now, there's been a lot of roster turnover with the St. Louis Cardinals, so there's a lot of players that weren't managed by Mike Shildt. But obviously, you get the idea. Ollie Marmol, he's the manager of the Cardinals. He was Mike Shildt's, I believe, bench coach that last year when Shildt was there, took over. So there's definitely going to be some questions, obviously, asked to Mike Shildt from probably the St. Louis media about him facing the Cardinals for the first time as a manager with another team. That's not the Cardinals, obviously. I think there'll be more attention when he returns to St. Louis later in the year. This one's obviously at Petco. Tomorrow, not tonight, but tomorrow is that poncho giveaway, so that should be a fun night. As for today, Matt Waldron on the mound for the Padres. I believe Kyle Gibson on the mound for the Cardinals. Underdog Fantasy, they've got a great thing going on tonight. Steph Curry, this is not baseball, obviously, but Steph, if you have, for him, I'm here on the Underdog app right now, half a point, and you go higher, it's obviously Steph. So, yeah, you go higher, half a point, and then that will, if anyone that has used this Underdog app before, you know that you need at least 2 picks on the pick'em. So you can get an easy win there. And then if you go, for example, Fernando Tatis Jr. tonight, half a home run higher, if you think he's going to hit a homer, you can get 9 times your money. So if you, let's say you put in $10, you could earn $90 just by 2 picks. Steph, which is like a guarantee as long as he plays tonight, and then Tatis, if he hits a home run tonight against the Cardinals. Now, Tatis homering, like there's obviously a lot more games that he doesn't homer than games that he homers, but it's not like you're saying Tyler Wade's going to homer. He's not in the lineup tonight, but you get what I'm saying. Like, that would be you'd be going way more out on a limb doing that pick than Tatis. More of a realistic pick, which is my suggestion today, at least if I'm trying to win the pick, I would go Matt Waldron higher on 2 strikeouts. Seems like a low total that Underdog put out there, but I'm going higher on that. This Cardinals lineup, sure, there's Arenado, there's Goldschmidt, but with the way that Waldron, it's not like he uses the knuckleball a lot. He mixes it in there, and he's not going to walk, at least in spring training, he wasn't walking a lot of guys. So I think that can set up well for more opportunities to strike out guys because he's in the strike zone. So hopefully that continues for Matt Waldron today. I don't know how long he is going to go. If he can be efficient, I mean, he can go 5 innings tonight, I would think. And this is his first time through the rotation, obviously. So I don't think that we should judge it too much. Sorry, that was a motorcycle going by. I don't think we should judge it too much, like, oh, Matt Waldron should be kicked out of the rotation if he struggles tonight. But I think we should note that this Cardinals team, they went 1-3 against the Dodgers in those 4 games. They choked a lead yesterday on Sunday Night Baseball. So the Padres, they should probably be winning this series against the Cardinals. I get the Cardinals, some think that they're going to go win the NL Central, but they've got Tommy Edman out. They've got Lars Nootbaar out. They've got Sonny Gray out. They don't have to face him. So it's not like amazing top-tier pitching talent that they're facing in this series. While the Padres, they're going to get Darvish and Musgrove after Waldron tonight in the last 2 games of this series before going on the road. So I'll be disappointed if the Padres can't take 2 out of 3 here at home. But it's baseball, so they definitely could. I mean, we saw it last year, right? It's a different team, but there's a lot of the same players still. We saw it last year where series that they should have won at home, definitely, and they ended up not winning it. Lineup-wise tonight, love it. Same lineup as yesterday. Obviously, there's Bogarts at the top and Tatis, Cronenworth, Manny, Kim. Trying to do this by memory here. After Kim, Campusano, I think, or maybe it's Profar. I think it's Profar after him, Campusano, and then I feel like I'm forgetting someone there before Paulie and Merrill. Let me just pull it up because I want to get the actual lineup fully correct. But I love the lineup. I think this should be the lineup almost every day. If it doesn't work and there's like a month sample size or a couple week sample size with the same lineup out there and it's just not working, okay. But right now, I would just run with this lineup. I think Paulie should be playing every day. No, I got the lineup right. Bogarts, Tatis, Cronenworth, Machado, Kim, Profar, Camposano, Paulie, Merrill. Like, Paulie, give him the everyday at-bats. See what this guy can do. I get Tyler Wade. He's off to a good start. His OPS is over 900. He's hitting 400. That's cool, but he's not as much of a power threat. And I think this lineup needs a little bit more of that consistently. And I know Paulie's not as good of a defender, but give him the shot. Let's see if he can improve at the big league level at third base. Let's see how he's going to do with those consistent at-bats at the big league level. So I like it. And the bullpen, I'm interested in seeing, you know, in this 3-game set, are we going to start to see a trend? Like, if the Padres have a lead in these high-leverage spots, it's not a blowout. We've seen some blowouts this year where I can't get a good gauge of, you know, the bullpen right now. But if there's high-leverage situations, what is that order going to be like in this bullpen? 7, 8, 9th, or 6, 7, 8, 9 if the starter only goes 5. I'm interested in that. But yeah, Padres Cardinals tonight, 6:40, Padres TV. I'll have post-game reaction coming up after the game.